Hello, here's my audience member. Okay. Should fall. So today I'm going to be reading from the Tale of Peter Rabbit. One morning, as old Miss Rabbit was getting ready to go shopping, she said to her four little rabbits, Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter, "Now, my dears, you may pick berries in the fields or down the lane, but stay away from Mr. McGregor's garden. He is very fond of rabbit pie." And that is what they did. They did, except for Peter. Peter headed straight for Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed under the gate. Such a naughty rabbit. He ate and he ate and he ate. First some lettuce, next some French green beans, and last some crunchy red radishes. Pretty soon after that, Peter had a stomach ache. He was looking for some parsley to help his ache when suddenly Peter saw Mr. McGregor, and Mr. McGregor saw Peter. Waving his hoe in the air and shouting, "Stop, thief!" Peter ran faster than ever, losing both shoes, and was about to get away when a button on his new blue jacket caught on a gooseberry net. He managed to wiggle loose just in time and ran into the tool shed to hide. Peter jumped into a watering can nearby and sat perfectly still. Mr. McGregor was close behind and looked everywhere carefully. Too bad the watering can was half full of water, because this gave Peter the shivers, and before long he sneezed, "Kerchew!" Just as Mr. McGregor was about to put his foot upon him, Peter jumped out the window and got away. Peter sat down to rest and dry out. Having no idea where the gate to Mr. McGregor's garden was, Peter began to cry. Then sat quiet. Suddenly, he heard the noise of a hoe. Peeping over the wheelbarrow, Peter saw Mr. McGregor and beyond him the gate. Making a rush for it, he slipped underneath. Peter came home exhausted and flopped down upon the soft sand, closing his eyes. His mother wondered what he had done with his new clothes. It is sad to say that Peter was not well that evening. Taking 1 tablespoon of chamomile tea, he was put to bed. But Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail had bread and milk and blackberries for supper. Okay, that's the end. Oh, this is my guest again. Hello. Okay.